皆さんこんにちは。Welcome back to my channel. Okay, imagine this. You are talking to a Japanese friend and you want to ask why. Super simple, right? But then your brain goes, wait, Japanese has like 3 whys. Nande, どうして, naze. And I have no idea which one to use. And the tricky part is they are all why, but they have different nuances and formality. So today, I'm gonna make it super clear. After this video, you will instantly know which why to use. So grab your notebook and let's get started. Alright, first, here is a quick formality cheat code from casual to more formal. Nande, どうして, and the most formal one is naze. This is very important to keep in mind when you are speaking. Now, let's break down the nuance of each one so you can choose the perfect why. First, nande. Nande is the most casual and most common why in everyday conversation. You use this to casually ask for a reason or an explanation, depending on your tone. It can sound light, confused, surprised, or even a little annoyed. You usually use nande with friends, family, or someone close. Grammar is super easy. Most of the time, you say nande at the beginning, then your sentence. And it often ends with no or んだよ or polite ending ですか to sounds like tell me the reason. Or you can say it alone like なんで or for polite なんでですか Let's listen to some examples. なんで昨日仕事来なかったのなんで昨日仕事来なかったのなんでそんなに疲れてるのなんでそんなに疲れてるのなんで連絡くれなかったんだよなんで連絡くれなかったんだよなんで遅れたんですかなんで遅れたんですか And here is a quick important point. Rhetorical nande. Sometimes you are not really asking why, but you are using nande to show strong feeling like, come on, no way, or this makes no sense. And often end with だろう. Let's look at some examples. なんで私ばっか責められるんだろうなんで私ばっか責められるんだろうなんで今日こんなに道混んでるんだろうなんで今日こんなに道混んでるんだろう Okay, next. どうしてどうして also means why, but it feels more emotional and serious. It's like, I really want to know why, or I can't understand why. It's common in casual conversation too, but compared to なんで it can feel a little heavier. Also, どうして can be used as rhetorical question, like you are talking to yourself and not expecting answers. Grammar-wise, どうして works the same way as なんで Most of the time, you put どうして at the beginning, then your sentence. And you can also say it alone like どうしてどうして and for polite どうしてですか？どうしてですか？ Let's look at some examples. どうして教えてくれなかったの？どうして教えてくれなかったの？どうして怒ってるの？どうして怒ってるの？どうしてそんなこと言うんだよ？どうしてそんなこと言うんだよ？どうしてそう思うんですか？どうしてそう思うんですか？どうしてあんなこと言っちゃったんだろう？どうしてあんなこと言っちゃったんだろう？ Last one. なぜ Naze is the most formal and the most logical sounding why. It feels like for what reason? And you will hear it in news, speeches, presentations, essays, and serious discussions. In normal friend conversation, naze can sound stiff and dramatic. I would use どうして instead. And yes, naze also works really well for rhetorical question, especially in writing and presentations. Let's listen. なぜ日本人はよく会釈をするんですか？なぜ日本人はよく会釈をするんですか？なぜ仕事を辞めるんですか？なぜ仕事を辞めるんですか？なぜ嘘ついたんですか？なぜ嘘ついたんですか？なぜあの時何も言えなかったんだろう？なぜあの時何も言えなかったんだろう？ We have a super common set phrase you can use with all three words. なんで、どうして、なぜ、plus かわからないけど。Which means I don't know why, but. Let's look at some examples. なんでかわからないけど、今日はすっごく眠い。なんでかわからないけど、今日はすっごく眠い。どうしてかわからないけど、なんか不安。どうしてかわからないけど、なんか不安。なぜかわからないけど、あの公園には行きたくないんです。なぜかわからないけど、あの公園には行きたくないんです。That's it for today's lesson. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for the next video. I love to hear your thoughts. Please leave a comment down below and let me know what would you like to see in my future videos. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for upcoming videos. ではまた